Hey guys, here I'm going to do Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 7 Episode 5 review. It started off with Claudia and Kenya at Claudia's new apartment. They talking about how Claudia ain't got her furniture yet or whatever, and I'm like this. I understand you ain't got your furniture yet, but you still got to take. But haven't you got a paycheck yet from the radio show or whatever? Like, I understand you don't want to buy no couches and no chairs and stuff like that, but the red cup thing, that was doing a little bit too much, because Walmart sell glasses. I'm saying you can get a little case for about $9.99 to $11.99, something like that. So that was just over the top. Now, Kenya acting like she ain't never drunk out of no red cup. Come on. I like Claudia though. It's something about her little vibe. I like her. She trying to keep it real. But you know this is your first season. So your first season you like, okay, I'm going to keep it real. Then you evolve. And then you become a Nene. So hopefully she don't become that. But I was cool with, her. And she had a really, really nice apartment. I give her that. I like the little view. Then she thought Kenya was going to be able to help her with some do-it-yourself furniture. But I was like, okay, it's cute. It's a little bonding little moment between them. They laughing and talking. I like their little friendship. If it's fake, it's fake. If it's real, it's real. But at least Kenya got somebody on this motherfucker to talk to. They talked about the whole gym situation with Kandi and how Nene feel and how Nene is keeping this mess going with the whole Paulo situation. I get that, but who cares? Who cares about that whole little whatever? Kandi and Todd goes to her old house, and her old house is fucked up. Mama Joyce and her boyfriend and fucked this house up, talking about they was renovating. But I'm like, she said that her mama never moved in the house because her name wasn't on the house or whatever. And I'm like, girl, no. Apparently she didn't trust me to put her name on the house or whatever. But I'm like, ooh, Mama Joyce ungrateful. And I would have fucked up that damn boyfriend of hers for doing the house the way he did. I mean, he fucked up all the bathrooms, no tub. I mean, that house was disaster. I mean, she talking about this cost tens of thousands of dollars to fix the house. And I would have been pissed. That laughing shit off Kandi, that shit ain't cool. And the shit, she's not gonna have a long relationship with Todd. I'm not seeing no long relationship with Todd. Do you realize that your husband has to see your confessionals? Because all that, you don't want to hear what Todd have to say when he's telling you right, like, when is enough with your mom? She like, it's never going to be enough, like, I'm never going to go, like, cut off my mom. And I'm like, why not? I understand, like, I'm never going to say I'm not talking to her, but you keep enabling her and keep doing for her and she's allowed to fuck up your houses like that, and you go buy her another house, you're going to lose your man. I'm just saying. You're going to lose your man. And all this shit she be doing in the confessionals and talking behind Todd's back and the shit she do, she's going to lose her man. Like, she's going to be one of them things, stereotypes of reality breakups. I'm telling y'all, because Kandi she ain't woman enough with no situation, whether it's her and her mama relationship or her and her husband relationship. She ain't being, or her business relationship. She ain't even telling them what she really gotta say. It's like, really? And I thought you was a boss bitch, Kandi, really? Okay. But anyway, Cynthia and her mom and her sister is at the house. She's happy that her peoples is down. It's a turn of events with her family, because at first, at that first season Cynthia was on, you could not let all of them be in the same house with Peter and everybody getting along. But now everybody getting along, and she's talking about all the drama she's having with Nene and how Nene did a recent interview still talking about her. And she was like, I can go on all these blogs and interviews and do bash Nene, but I'm not. And it's her. And You know, you can tell that this was fresh off the reunion that they taped this because it's stupid. Because if y'all, well, they doing interviews now and again talking about each other since this shit is airing, but I'm like, this is dumb. You guys are arguing over interviews. These are some fake ass friendships because I understand her frustration. Bitch, if you was really my friend, and I understand Nene's frustration. Bitch, if we was really friends, we would not be doing interviews about each other. We would not be putting it out there like that. So I get both of their frustration. But Cynthia be acting so hard at home and in confessionals. And I'm like, bitch, I want you to be just as hard at your in Nene's face that you be at your house. But you not that. You talking about I'm taking a high classy road, but you be not taking a high classy road when you be at home or in them confessionals. Anyway, Phaedra and Kandi. I mean, not like that, but Phaedra, y'all know I don't like Phaedra, and as each episode go on, she makes me not like her even fucking more. And I only say that because you don't act like a grown-ass woman in your situations. So she talking that she's cooking or whatever, and Kandi, they talking about Kandi and her blended family, and she's trying to get everybody, together and blend and all this kind of shit. That's why another reason why I be saying Kandi and Ty, the relationship ain't gonna be right, because the way the editing be showing them clips of the blended family with Riley was shading, what's her name, Kayla, what's Ty's daughter, and stuff like that, this shit ain't gonna work. But then they start talking about how Phaedra's trying to deal with the whole Apollo situation, and how Apollo's not really grasping the situation, that his ass is about to go to jail and he's still going out partying and this and that. And I'm like, okay, I understand Apollo needs to be at home with them goddamn kids, but I understand Apollo like, fuck that, I'm about to party all my days away because I'm about to be gone for 8 years. This bitch is not, we not cool. So he living his days away. Okay, whatever. But I do think he needs to be at home spending time with, as much as he can with them boys, since he know she said that she's not gonna bring them kids to that damn jail. Nigga, you need to be your ass at home. So then they start talking about the whole Kandi and Kenya workout situation and the talk, and she was talking about how Kenya really broke down when she told her the whole situation with Nene, and how the girls didn't believe her. But I'm like, why you leaving out that you apologized to her and then that's what happened when she said that? Tell that you apologized to her first, and tell your homegirl, hey, I apologized to her. Because Kandi never told Phaedra she's gonna apologize. She said in the confessionals, and she told Kenya, but she never told her homegirl, like, look, I understand what y'all went through, but I think, for me, I'm gonna go apologize to her. That's what I'm saying. So they end up talking about that, and when she even bring up Kenya's name, Phaedra is being so childish and still calling her whore, still throwing shade at Kenya. I'm like, grow up. Grow the fuck up. Okay, she did all that other shit to you, but it's still time to grow up and move on past this. The constant shade throwing ain't gonna make nobody move past this petty ass bullshit. Like, it's petty. Anyway, because I've been giving that shit too much my time. So, anyway, Kandi talking about how she wants to have a get together with all the women to hash out the beef or whatever. Because I feel like Kandi is the mess starter, so she gotta bring everybody together so she can get front row seats of it all. I'm just saying. Because I feel like if grown-ass women want to be friends, they would set up a meeting and talk and be grown-ass women and be friends. All that we need a meeting for everybody to get our beef is stupid. So Phaedra was like, okay, I'll come. If you set it up, I'll come. Alright. Claudia and Kenya go for a workout, and they working out, and then they talks about Claudia's childhood and how she's biracial and stuff like that, and how she had to grow up biracial and how she had to fight because people thought she wasn't black enough, and she felt like she didn't have no black family to talk to. Her and her mom's relationship really wasn't close. She never really heard or said I love you to her mom, but she's really close with her grandma. They supposed to be coming to town and stuff like that. Okay, so we gonna get back history of Claudia. Okay, you biracial, you had to fight for everything. Same kumbaya story. Okay, we get it, because it's not easy being all black. It's not easy being all white. It's not easy being all Mexican. It's not easy being biracial. So I get it. You had a fucked up childhood. Moving on. I mean, no shade to her, but it wasn't really nothing so for to keep going with that. Nene and Greg teach their son how to drive. Nothing to keep going with that. Besides, it was funny when Greg put on that damn football like uniform, because I feel him. I got a teenager, and I was trying to teach my 13-year-old how to drive right before I start having my surgery, because I felt like if anything happened, you know what to do. So I get it. My son felt like driving was like on Need for Speed for the game. That's what he thought in his mind. But when he got up behind that wheel, it was a whole damn different story. That fool went a few little feet, and he was just like, okay, I give up, because he was nervous as hell. But he ain't 15 yet. When he gets 15, he'll be ready to roll, I'm telling y'all. Anyway, moving on from that. What else happened on this shit? Oh, Kandi meet up with her aunties, the little old lady gang. And they talked about Todd, and they talked about her having babies, and they talked about her mamahood and her boyfriend fucking up the house and stuff like that. And her auntie was like, oh, y'all gonna get into it again. She was like, why? She was like talking about it. I was like, yeah, it is. They talked about Mama Sharon, and how Mama Sharon's still mad at Mama Joyce, and she has every right so from calling her a hoe. And the auntie feel like they need to talk, work it out, get together, fix it, all that kind of stuff. I'm like, yes, I can't wait for next episode. I am telling y'all, rest in peace to Mama Sharon, but I am so ready for next episode with Mama Sharon be talking about how she go in. I am ready for that. I'm just saying. Anyway, moving on from all of that. The end of the show. Who cares? That's all I really want to talk about anyway. The end of the show was all the ladies meet up for dinner. And I feel like this, because Phaedra came in with a motherfucking fucked up attitude. Portia came in with a stank ass walk attitude. Nene comes in with a stank ass attitude. Cynthia comes in with I'm a holier than thou attitude. I'm like, why the fuck are you there? Phaedra comes in there praying, talking about whores and liars, and I'm like, bitch, you need to be praying for your motherfucking self. Nene coming there talking about I don't want to come around no negativity. I'm like, bitch, you knew what you was coming there for. What you come for? Cynthia, why you acting like you bigger and badder than all these women? Your ass is scary as fuck. This is what I'm thinking as these women are walking in this thing that they know they're coming here to talk about and supposed to hash out as grown ass women, but they all coming in there with a childish ass mindset. Very childish ass mindset. Kandi, okay, you wanted to get them together, kudos, but like I said, Kandi, you wanted front row seats to all the fucking drama. So, they all, hey, hi, give each other a kiss, fake ass shit. Okay, I mean, I understand you saying hi to everybody. Everybody's supposed to say hi. I was like proud of Kenya when she said hi to Phaedra. Phaedra with that stank ass hi. Which, okay, you spoke back. That's cool. But like I said, everybody's mindset was already on guard and not really want to hear what nobody had to say. Because Portia, What you there for? If you ain't there to fix it and hash it out with Kenya, what the fuck you there for? I don't get it. So Kandi just break up these highs and hellos and was like, look, let's talk. I just brought everybody together because I want to move on so it won't be no tension when everybody meeting up in these damn group ass settings that you know we're signed up to meet to. Just saying. So Kenya was like, okay, I'm just going to bring it up because every time we meet up, it's always an elephant in the room. She was like, Cynthia had a party, Apollo came, he apologized. She was like, and I just want everybody to move on, that he apologized. People have called me names and stuff like that, yada, yada, yada. Who cares? Or she just felt like, I feel vindicated, all that kind of stuff. All right. That's all Kenya want to say. I guess she wants some of the ladies to apologize. But Kenya know this ain't fucking finna happen with these ladies. But she just feel like, okay, he apologized. Let's move on from this. Let's not keep on hashing out and keep on saying it's a lie and all that. Because Phaedra made a fucking comment. I think it was in her confessional when her and Kandi was at the house. And she said that Kenya probably paid Apollo like she paid Walter and paid the African man. I'm like, really? Really? This is why I say she is fucking childish and messy. Because you really keeping this shit going saying she paid Apollo to apologize. You better say Bravo probably paid Apollo to apologize for a storyline or something. But Kenya did? Really? Okay. Whatever. So her and Phaedra kind of go back and forth because Phaedra was over there mumbling under her fucking breath, and you know Kenya called her out on it. So she was like, if they walk like a whore and talk like a whore, then it's a whore and all this kind of stuff. Yes, I understand Kenya played her part and all that shit. Whatever. Everybody played up their part, and everybody need to own up to their bullshit. That's all I'm saying. And Kenya did. Kenya apologized for her part, but Phaedra couldn't apologize for her part. Phaedra was just like, okay, we gonna move on with it. You're not gonna move on when you're in a confessional still talking shit. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I missed something. But you're not moving on when you're in a confessional still talking shit. When you know this already had happened. I'm just saying. So, whatever. They move on from that shit because Nene was like, I've never called you a whore. I was laughing when Kenya was like, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. But Nene kept talking over that because she was like, yeah, you did, bitch. And I'm like, yes. And you still continuously still call her stuff. I meant to say this before. In Nene's intro, she was like, I could be nasty and rude or something, but I rather be something. You are still nasty and fucking rude. Been rude since 5 episodes in. You've been nasty and rude. Just saying. So anyway, like I said, they go at it. Kandi kind of stopped them. It was like, can we just stop and whatever. So then Kandi being Kandi, these front row seats, brings up Nene and Cynthia's situation, and Nene like, our shit don't have nothing to do with y'all. So I don't know why this is coming up around y'all. So whatever. But they had to bring it up. And next thing you know, Nene just goes in on Cynthia, basically. She goes in, not letting Cynthia talking about it started when I called your husband a bitch and you didn't have nothing to say then, and da. But I was just sitting there too, like everybody else, like, damn, Nene, can she talk? Can we get some resolution? Can she get a word in? But I was like, hell, Cynthia, you were doing the same shit to motherfucking Portia when you was talking to her. So now you know how it is when you going off on somebody and you can't get a motherfucking word in. I'm just saying. But it was a stupid argument. I understand. Nene felt like they was really, really good friends. And she could have called her. Like I said, yes, that's true. You could have called me if you had such big beef, but you waited to the reunion to tell me we not friends no more. So I get where Nene is coming from right there. But They didn't get nothing resolved. I guess they're gonna get something resolved next week, but some still not resolved because Nene was on Watch What Happens Live still talking about the same bullshit. So it don't look like they still got nothing resolved. They both still saying they ain't nothing friends when they on Watch What Happens Live. So that was pointless to keep. I told y'all when they review this and then they be on the show and still saying they not friends. It's like, why should we watch it then? I don't get it. But she was going off on her, talking about, you think you innocent? And I'm like, we know. I'm quite sure if we saw them text messages and emails, them girls was talking about the other girls. That's why Cynthia don't want that to be shown, because she ain't as innocent as we think she is. Because I don't think nobody thinks she's innocent. We think she a lapdog and ain't got a backbone. And now that she talking, we like, what the fuck is up with Cynthia? So you can't win for those. I'm just saying. So that was my review for Real Housewives of Atlanta season 7 episode 5. Tell me what you guys thought about this episode. Sorry this was long-winded, but hey. Yeah, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+, Xbox Live. I do everything by The Ghetto View, THA, not THE. Talk to me and I'll talk back. Make sure you check out Ashley Miller, Cemented, Much Love, James Caldwell, say Sean Bradley, Scotty from Is Still Standing. Yeah, talk to us and we'll talk to you back. Alright, peace out, you guys.